What if I told you the stiffness in your calves, the swelling around your ankles, or that heavy feeling when you stand up from your recliner could be your body's quiet warning that blood is not moving through your legs the way it should? For many Americans over 60, these signs are easy to dismiss. You blame age, you blame the weather, you blame a long drive, a salty dinner, or sitting too long during the evening news. But as a doctor, I want you to understand something important. Your legs often speak before a serious circulation problem becomes obvious. Now, let me be clear. No exercise can magically dissolve a real blood clot already formed in your leg. That needs medical attention. But the right gentle movements can help your calf muscles pump blood upward, reduce long periods of stillness, support healthier circulation, and help you recognize when something is not normal. Today, I'll show you 5 simple leg exercises seniors can do safely at home, and the warning signs you should never ignore. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Exercise 1, the seated ankle pump. Wake up the calf muscle, second heart. Have you ever stood up after watching television, driving home from the grocery store, or sitting through church and felt as if your legs needed a few seconds to come back to life? That heavy, stiff, slow feeling is your body's quiet reminder that your legs were not designed to stay still for hours. For adults over 60, especially those who spend more time in a recliner, at the kitchen table, or in the car, the calf muscles need gentle movement throughout the day to help support healthy blood flow. Now, let's be very clear. This exercise does not dissolve an existing blood clot. And if one leg is suddenly swollen, painful, warm, or red, you should call your doctor immediately. But for daily circulation support, the seated ankle pump is one of the safest and easiest movements you can start with. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back comfortably tall, not slouched. Keep both feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Rest your hands on your thighs or hold the sides of the chair if you need balance. Now, slowly lift your toes while keeping your heels planted on the floor. You should feel the muscles along the front of your lower legs wake up. Hold for 1 second, then lower your toes. Next, lift your heels while keeping the balls of your feet on the floor. As your heels rise, gently squeeze your calf muscles. That squeeze is important because your calves act almost like a small pump, helping move blood upward from your lower legs toward your heart. Move slowly. Toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up. Do not bounce. Do not rush. Imagine you are gently pressing circulation upward with each controlled movement. Start with 20 repetitions, then rest for 20 to 30 seconds. If you feel comfortable, repeat one more round. If your ankles are stiff or swollen, make the movement smaller. Even a small motion is better than staying frozen in one position. A practical habit is to do this before standing up after long sitting, during commercial breaks, before a car ride, and after meals. This tiny movement may look simple, but for an older body, it can be a powerful daily signal that your legs are still active, still supported, and still worth protecting. And in the next movement, I'll show you how to turn ordinary sitting time into a gentle walking effect without even leaving your chair. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. Exercise 2, the chair march. Turn sitting time into circulation time. What if the problem is not that your legs are too old, but that they have been sitting quietly for too many hours without being asked to help your blood move? Many adults over 60 spend long stretches of the day seated, reading the paper, watching television, paying bills at the kitchen table, waiting at a clinic, riding in the car, or resting in a recliner after dinner. Sitting is not wrong. Your body needs rest. But when your legs stay still for too long, the muscles in your thighs, hips, and calves are not squeezing and relaxing the way they should. That means blood can move more slowly in the lower body, especially around the ankles and calves. The chair march is a simple way to bring movement back into your legs without needing to stand, balance, or walk across the room. It is especially helpful for seniors who have knee stiffness, mild balance concerns, fear of falling, or low energy after illness. But remember this important safety point. If you suspect an actual blood clot, sudden swelling in one leg, calf pain, warmth, redness, shortness of breath, or chest pain, do not exercise through it. Call your doctor or seek urgent care. To begin, sit toward the front half of a sturdy chair. Do not use a rolling office chair. Choose a firm dining chair or kitchen chair. Place both feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Sit tall, as if someone gently lifted your chest upward. Hold the sides of the chair if you need support. Now, slowly lift your right knee 2 or 3 inches from the floor, then lower it with control. Next, lift your left knee the same way. Keep the movement smooth and quiet. You are not stomping. You are not racing. You are simply waking up the muscles that help your legs stay active. Continue marching slowly for 30 seconds. Then stop, breathe, and rest for 20 seconds. If your body feels comfortable, repeat one more round. If 30 seconds feels too long, start with 10 seconds. That still counts. For better results, add gentle breathing. Inhale for 2 marches, then exhale for 2 marches. This helps you avoid holding your breath, which many seniors do without noticing. A smart way to remember this exercise is to connect it to daily habits. Do it during TV commercials, before standing up from your recliner, after breakfast, or anytime you have been sitting longer than 45 minutes. This movement may look small, but it teaches your body something powerful. Even while seated, your legs can still participate in protecting your circulation, your balance, and your independence. But the next exercise goes even deeper. Because once we stand up and activate the calves directly, we begin using one of the most important natural pumps in the entire lower body. Exercise 3, the countertop heel raise. Activate the calf pump that helps blood travel upward. There is one small muscle action in your lower legs that many seniors ignore, but your veins depend on it every single day. Every time your calf muscles squeeze, they help push blood upward from your ankles and feet back toward your heart. This matters because blood in the legs has to fight gravity. When you are younger and more active, this happens naturally because you walk more, climb more stairs, and move without thinking. But after 60, especially if you sit in a recliner, drive often, avoid stairs, or move less because of knee or back pain, that calf pump can become weaker and quieter. That is where the countertop heel raise becomes so valuable. Stand behind a sturdy kitchen counter, bathroom vanity, or the back of a heavy chair that will not slide. Place both hands on the surface for support. Keep your feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Stand tall, but keep your knees soft. Do not lock them. Now, slowly lift both heels off the floor, rising onto the balls of your feet. You do not need to rise very high. Even 1 inch is enough if you feel your calf muscles gently tighten. Hold that position for 1 second, then slowly lower your heels back to the floor. The lowering part is just as important as the lifting part. Do not drop your heels quickly. Lower them with control, as if you are teaching your legs to be steady and strong again. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest for 30 seconds. If you feel stable, do one more round. If your balance is not perfect, keep your hands firmly on the counter the entire time. If you feel dizzy, short of breath, or have unusual chest pressure, stop immediately. For seniors with stiff ankles or swollen feet, make the movement smaller. For seniors with better strength, try this rhythm. Rise for 2 seconds, hold for 1 second, lower for 3 seconds. This slow tempo turns a simple movement into a powerful circulation and strength exercise. The best time to do this is after sitting for a long period, before an evening walk, while waiting for coffee to brew, or after brushing your teeth. Link it to a daily habit so you do not forget. And please remember, if one calf is suddenly painful, swollen, warm, or red, do not try to pump it out with exercise. That needs medical attention. But when used safely as a daily habit, this movement helps wake up the very pump your legs rely on most. And next, I'll show you the one chair movement that can reveal whether your legs are quietly losing independence faster than you realize. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. Exercise 4. The sit to stand circulation builder. Rebuild the strength that keeps you independent. The way you stand up from a chair can tell a surprisingly honest story about your legs. Many adults over 60 notice it quietly at first. You push harder on the armrests. You rock forward 2 or 3 times before standing. You avoid low couches. You choose restaurant booths carefully. You may even pause before getting out of the car because your legs feel heavy, uncertain, or slow to respond. This is not just about strength. It is about independence, balance, and circulation working together. The sit to stand movement trains the muscles that older adults use every day: the thighs, hips, glutes, calves, and core. When these large muscles contract, they help encourage blood movement through the lower body. They also make it easier to walk more often, and walking more often is one of the best habits for long-term leg circulation. To begin, choose a firm chair, preferably a dining chair or kitchen chair. Avoid a soft couch because it sinks too low and makes the movement harder on your knees. Place the chair against a wall so it cannot slide. Sit near the front edge of the chair. Place both feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Your feet should be slightly behind your knees, not too far forward. This position gives your legs better power. Now, bring your chest slightly forward, like you are bringing your nose over your toes. Keep your back long, not rounded. Press through your heels and slowly stand up. Once you are fully standing, pause for 1 second, then slowly sit back down with control. Do not drop into the chair. That slow lowering is where your muscles learn control, and control is what protects you from falls. Start with 5 repetitions. Rest for 30 to 45 seconds. If you feel steady, repeat one more round. If you need help, use the armrests or place the chair near a countertop. There is no shame in using support. Safety is part of smart exercise. Breathe out as you stand. Breathe in as you sit. Never hold your breath, especially if you have high blood pressure or heart problems. If your knees hurt, use a higher chair or place a firm cushion on the seat. If you feel dizzy, chest pressure, unusual shortness of breath, or sharp pain, stop immediately. And remember, this movement does not dissolve an existing blood clot. If one leg suddenly becomes swollen, red, warm, or painful, call your doctor. But when practiced safely, this exercise teaches your legs to do something deeply important: rise, support, pump, and protect your freedom. And in the next movement, I'll show you how just 5 minutes of walking inside your own home can wake up your circulation more than most seniors realize. Exercise 5. The 5-minute home walking loop. Keep your leg circulation moving without leaving the house. Sometimes the most powerful exercise for your legs is not the one that looks impressive, but the one you can actually do every single day. Many seniors hear the word walking and immediately think, I can't do 30 minutes. Maybe the weather is too cold in Minnesota, too hot in Arizona, too humid in Florida, or the sidewalks in your neighborhood feel uneven and unsafe. Maybe your knees ache, your balance is not perfect, or you simply do not feel comfortable walking far from home anymore. That is why this final movement is designed for real life, the 5-minute home walking loop. Before you begin, choose a safe path inside your home. It might be from the kitchen counter to the living room, down the hallway and back, around the dining table, or from your bedroom door to the front window. Remove throw rugs, loose cords, shoes, pet toys, or anything that could catch your foot. Wear supportive shoes, not loose slippers. If you use a cane or walker, use it proudly. Safety is not weakness. Safety is wisdom. Now, begin walking at a comfortable pace for 1 minute. Do not rush. Keep your steps quiet and controlled. Let your arms swing naturally, or keep one hand lightly near the wall or counter if you need extra confidence. After 1 minute, pause near a stable surface. Do 10 gentle ankle pumps or 5 small heel raises. Then begin walking again for another minute. Repeat this pattern until you reach 5 minutes. Walk, pause, pump, walk again. This method works beautifully for older adults because it breaks movement into small pieces. You are not forcing your body through a long workout. You are gently reminding your legs that blood should not sit still for hours at a time. The best time to use this exercise is after meals, after watching television, after a long phone call, or before settling into your recliner for the evening. If 5 minutes feels too much, begin with 2 minutes. If 2 minutes feels too much, begin with 1 lap around the kitchen. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. And let me be very clear, walking does not dissolve a blood clot that is already there. If you have sudden one-sided leg swelling, calf pain, warmth, redness, chest pain, or shortness of breath, seek medical care immediately. But for everyday circulation support, this simple home loop can help your legs feel more awake, more useful, and more connected to your independence. Now, stay with me because in the final summary, I'll show you the one truth about blood clots and leg circulation that every senior must understand before it is too late. Protecting your legs means protecting your future. As we come to the end, I want you to remember something deeper than just the 5 exercises. After 60, your body becomes more honest with you. It gives smaller warnings before bigger problems appear. A little swelling around the ankles, heavier legs after dinner, cold feet under the blanket. calf tightness at night, or that slow feeling when you first stand up, these are not always emergencies, but they should never be ignored. Your legs are not just for walking, they are part of your circulation system. Every time your ankles move, your calves squeeze, your thighs engage, or you stand from a chair, your body is helping blood return upward toward the heart. That is why stillness can become dangerous over time, especially during long evenings in a recliner, long car rides, recovery after illness, or hours of sleep when your body barely moves. And this is where understanding matters. The truth is, no home exercise can dissolve a real blood clot already formed in your leg. That is a medical condition that needs a doctor's attention. If one leg suddenly becomes swollen, painful, warm, red, or tender, or if you feel chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, or a racing heartbeat, do not wait. Get medical help right away. But if your goal is to support healthier circulation, reduce long hours of blood pooling, keep your legs active, and protect your independence, these gentle movements can become part of your daily defense. The seated ankle pump, chair march, countertop heel raise, sit to stand movement, and 5-minute home walking loop are not about becoming young again. They are about staying capable. They are about making sure your body does not quietly lose strength while you are sitting still. Think about your future 1 year from now, 3 years from now, even 5 years from now. The seniors who age best are not always the strongest today. They are the ones who notice early, adjust wisely, and practice small protective habits before a crisis forces them to change. So start gently, move safely, listen carefully, and never confuse common with age for something I should ignore. Because protecting your legs today may be one of the most important ways to protect your freedom tomorrow. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.